Okay, hi Aquarius. This will be your general reading from now till the end of March. So we will see what is in store for the sign of Aquarius from now till the end of March, please. General messages for all Aquarius watching this video. Information, please, for the highest benefit. Very clear information for Aquarius watching this video, please. We'll do a 3-card spread. Let's start with card number 1 for Aquarius themselves. Card number 2 will be the types of things coming towards them, and the third will be the outcome, please, for Aquarius. Okay, one more shuffle, please, for clear information. For this 3-card spread for Aquarius, please. Where we are here. Oh, damn. Oh, that's not so good. Sorry. All right. Well, it's not. Well, yeah. I don't know. All right. I mean, we start off with the Wheel of Fortune, so that's awesome. It's like things are changing, things are moving. We have coming towards you. We have the Commitment card, so that's awesome. Your outcome, though, not so much. So let's look at a little bit into that. Although I will say both of these cards are major arcana. So these two things are happening. Okay, that's for sure. So this outcome you can change, possibly, because it's not major arcana. It's not the Wheel of Fortune in the outcome. But we do have the 5 of Coins. So that's kind of, it's feeling kind of, not so great. Kind of feeling like you've been shunned or left out in the cold, type of feeling. Could have something to do with work too, with this 3 of Coin at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a little bit. I'm just gonna try and work on this outcome a little bit, see if I can get a little more information on that, because damn, everything else was starting off so nice here. Let's see, Aquarius, what's going on with this 5 of Coin? But again, it's a minor arcana card, so things can be different. That's it's not destiny. That's kind of the point of the tarot cards, to kind of give us what is it? Forewarned is, what is it? What's that saying? Forearmed is forewarned or something like that. Okay, let's see. So why the 5 of Coin, please, for the outcome? Actually, no. Let's find out what the Hierophant is. What is a Hierophant here? Because I'm not sure if this is job related or relationship related. I'm thinking job because we had 2 coin cards. What is a Hierophant here for, please? For Aquarius, coming towards Aquarius, please. I pulled 2. That's odd. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's probably emotional. Yeah. Could be a love type issue or a family issue, quite possibly. So we have the 6 of Cups here, and we have the 10 of Cups. So this is like a happy type of feeling, and like feeling at home, feeling comfortable, that sort of thing. We have the Chariot card at the bottom of the deck, so that's like movement and things. So some of you could be, going back somewhere to no, actually, this is coming towards you. Well, it still could be, yeah, in that sense, I guess. It could be going back to, maybe like a hometown or somewhere, going to visit your family, someplace where you feel comfortable and secure and, that type of thing. For some of you, it could be, a past partner coming around again with the 6 of Cups. Let's see. And with the Chariot card and the Wheel of Fortune, that also indicates movement. So some of you could be actually physically moving. You could be moving in with this person with the Chariot card. They have it in their spot, and you have the Wheel of Fortune in your spot. So that could be a possibility. The outcome doesn't look so great, though. Let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is, please, for Aquarius. What is the Wheel of Fortune here for Aquarius, please? Okay, High Priestess. I think this has been coming up for you guys a lot in your position, if I recall. Yeah, all right. So good stability. So, you know, it's High Priestess is a very good place to be. You know, sometimes it's secrets and things like that, keeping secrets, you know, that sort of thing. But then, you know, why would you be keeping a secret from yourself, really? So, you know, it didn't come up in a different position. So in this case, I'll go with the, you know, other meaning of the High Priestess, which is, you know, just kind of kick-ass and metaphysical and, just feeling very in control spiritually, you know, in control of the other worlds, if you will, you know, so kind of, you know, manifesting things, you know, that sort of deal. So, and coming towards you is all good. So what is the problem? Why do we have 5 of coin then? Because everything looks pretty stellar. Okay, why 5 of coin, please, for Aquarius? Okay. I'll pull it just in case, but I didn't feel it. All right. Let's see. Why is a 5 of coin here, please, for Aquarius? Okay. King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a water sign male or a Leo. Why is the 5 of coin here, please, for Aquarius? Okay. All right, so it looks to me as if someone is kind of wanting to, this could be somebody that you've already known or been involved with previously. This could be, yeah, definitely, yeah. And it looks like it's somebody that you have been in a commitment with or that wants to commit with you, okay? And there's like the page of coin at the bottom, which means, you know, it's kind of like in its early stages. So this could be somebody who's come back around. That's very possible. Could have been somebody, you know, that you were possibly married to. That's quite possible with the 10 of Cups and the Hierophant. So let's see. But it looks to me as if you would be like, no, you know, because the thing is, it's like with this 5 of coin and then this star card, this kind of tells me that this wish or whatever is not, you know, not what you want or not coming through. Okay. Because yeah, it looks like, you know, like you want this like new beginning or they want this new beginning. That's what I'm thinking. And I think it's them. And you have this High Priestess position that you're like, no, you know, I'm kind of good right now. I feel pretty in control, you know, that sort of thing. And, you know, it's kind of like you have other hopes and dreams, you know, and your hopes and dreams are not this. Okay. I mean, who hopes and dreams for that? So, you know, I feel like the other person has good intentions, you know, with the 10 of Cups there and, you know, that kind of energy. It's pretty bright, you know, it's good energy, but it just doesn't seem like you want it. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And I think you may, with the Chariot card and stuff and the wheel, that you may just be kind of, you know, motoring on right by that and not going for it. And you know, I can't really say you know, because sometimes that's like a missed opportunity, you know, where it's like, Aquarius, wake up, look, you know, that type of thing. But, you know, with that star there, that kind of tells me, you know, that no, you would know, you know, if it's good for you, you would know. Let's see. I think I want to leave it there. Is there anything else? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know what else to say, really. I mean, let me see if there's any other scenarios here. I mean, if it's work-related, you know, then I could say, you know, it's possible, you know, that this commitment is coming towards you, and it could have been a job that you've worked in the past, okay? Could have been a company that you were quite happy with, actually, and really enjoyed and felt a part of that work. And it could be that this boss is like coming back around and offering you, you know, a position there again. That's quite possible. If so, you know, it could go 2 ways, you know, and you would have to inspect that really, you know, and you will, you know, with this High Priestess, I wouldn't worry about that, you know, but, you know, it could be that you have your doubts because maybe, this particular job that you had before left you in the cold and that wasn't so great. But it turns out it could be very good for you with this star card. So it's possible it's work. I'm not feeling that though. I mean, because, the cups, and I don't really see any coins. Give me one more card, please, on what's coming towards Aquarius. One more card, please. What's coming towards Aquarius? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So now we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck and Three of Hearts. So, Three of Hearts. Three of Hearts. Three of Swords. I'm sorry. No. Damn. Okay, so it kind of goes the other way then, maybe. Sometimes you should just stop when you're ahead with the reading. I'm sorry. And I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at myself because it's like, sometimes, what is it? Less is more. Okay. It's like sometimes when you keep prying and prying, then you get, answers that, kind of change everything around and then make you repeat yourself like in other ways. All right. So, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Okay. But then why the commitment and the, all right. I like giving Aquarius good news. I don't like giving them not such great news. All right, let me place one more card down here because I think I know where this is going. But let me make sure. Can I get one more card, please, on the Five of Coin and Star card, please? Let's make the question very clear. Let's see. So is Aquarius getting okay. All Aquarius, please. Okay. All right. So all right, so we're gonna take a little different direction, and it's kind of the same message, just in a different way. All right, so it's the same types of things that we were talking about, but not in the way I had thought. So I'm gonna look at it a little differently. I think that right now, Aquarius, you're seeing something as your destiny. You think it's it's your destiny. That's what and you're very, very convinced of that and very much kind of making that happen, actually, in that sense with the High Priestess. Okay, so you sense something as his destiny and you want this to happen. It's possible that this is what you want in the middle, which is the Hierophant, which is the commitment card, the happy, this is like the live happily ever after card, in many times the Ten of Cups. It's a very, I mean, who wouldn't want that, and, this kind of nostalgic feeling, that is very comfortable and, all of that type of thing. This could be some of you Aquariuses who are committed, and, possibly, in a marriage, that sort of thing. Three of Swords is not, I'm going to be honest, it's not a good sign. There's some sort of heartbreak here. We also have the Hanged Man, which just tells me this is kind of, everything is in limbo and not really, there's no movement in this situation. That, it looks like you are trying to manifest with the High Priestess here in this spiritual, metaphysical type way. Unfortunately, it's like, I think, the outcome here is probably, not super promising, okay, with this Five of Coin. However, you definitely, in this case, I would say the Star card is more, and it's kind of you, Aquarius, because, the Star is kind of, I always think of it as the Aquarius card because it's the water bearer. And somebody's going to be left out in the cold. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody. You have the Star card. Okay, so the other person, that might be, so it could still be the original reading too. It's just, it's odd. I think Okay, yeah, actually, it's the original reading. This person wants to commit. They're going to be heartbroken because you're going to move on. That's what I see with this star card. And, there's this feeling of being trapped, and trapped to this situation, basically. And it's like, you don't want to see it for what it is, but it's like you feel trapped and bound, to this situation. And, there's some sort of everything's in limbo kind of feeling. But, ultimately, I mean, if you got to break a heart to do it, you're going to have to break a heart to do it. That's just, unfortunately, the deal. This may be turned. It may be the other way. The other person may break your heart. It could be, that scenario too, because this is what's coming towards you. But, this person, is where the Three of Swords is. So I think it's them, they are heartbroken. I think you possibly are saying, no, I'm not going to do that. Not again, with that Six of Cups. I think you're saying, you're, that type of thing. So it's either way, it could go both ways. So whichever situation fits for your particular thing. Let me pull some cards here. Okay, let's see. Aquarius. Let's pull some fun oracle cards for Aquarius. Nice. Okay. And okay, and one more, please, for Aquarius. Okay. All right. So for your very first card, I have tread thoughtfully, okay? Narrow pathway. So, narrow pathway. I haven't seen this one before. Let me look. Huh, that's cool. It's up in the sky, too, the narrow pathway. So that kind of, that's high priestessy stuff, too. So, because it's not like a trail through the mountains. It's the narrow pathway. It's this, like, cool little, like, ladder bridge up at the top. So it says tread thoughtfully. So, I get the impression that this is very precarious. It almost reminds me of like a tight wire, is that a tightrope walker or, whatever that word is, it's like a precarious situation, and to tread thoughtfully, and yeah. The second card is simplify your life, traveling lightly. Okay. And we did have that travel and movement cards and things like that too. So traveling lightly, simplify your life. But I don't think this really means traveling. I think this is about movement in general and, just keeping things spinning, with this Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, which is moving forward boldly, that type of thing. Traveling lightly is awesome advice for anyone. It's not just, your luggage and your suitcase and it's obviously, the metaphoric thing of, simplify your life, keep it as light as possible. Don't throw a bunch of stuff on, onto yourself that you don't need to carry right now. Just keep it simple. That's it. Very last card on your outcome here is distant thunder, clear the air. So trying to see if that ties in with anything here. Yeah. Oh, whatever the situation is, it just seems like it's something to tread thoughtfully, tread lightly, that type of thing. Keep it very simple and, clear the air. Sometimes that's the most simple thing you can do is just, it's distant thunder too is the name of the card. So sometimes it's, with this lightning bolt in the background. I don't know if you can see that, which almost kind of resembles the Tower card in a sense. This isn't the Tower card, but it reminds me of that. And it's almost kind of like, sometimes you have to like just put a bolt down, and clear the air, and that may be what's needed here. This looks like a karmic issue with this, that type of energy, so just communicate clearly, make sure, things are simple and clear for you. Okay, Aquarius? All right. And let's see, what else? What's next? If you like these, which I don't know if you do now. Sorry. I don't know. I was hoping for a good reading because I think you guys had like kind of an interesting one last time, if I remember right. but you know, I mean, it wasn't horrible, you know, but it just seems like there needs to be some stuff tidied up, is what it looked like to me. You know, share, like, comment, whatever. All right, feel free. All right, thanks, Aquarius. All right.